Cooney, loser, bold guy. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, Cooney, upstays alive.
All right, welcome back to Raccoon Tweeties. Thanks for tuning in. Fresh off another hot 10 minutes of shop. Oh, yeah. Rocking my World Record Podcast t-shirt that I bought. We always return favors here at the Raccoon Tweeties. He bought some shirts, so we bought a shirt. It's a pretty good shirt, I think.
Yeah, I like how it looked, and then I saw it said World Record Podcast. I was like, oh, wow, they got nice merch.
I've never had a yellow shirt before.
Oh, really?
So this is a new thing for me that I'm trying out.
I have a Selena shirt that's yellow.
You do? I remember you have that gigantic Selena shirt.
Why is it?
It's like huge. It has like her whole body all over the place. It was not, come on, you're walking into a fat joke. I was going to make one.
You're the one that opened up with gigantic.
You're very sensitive, Gerardo. You need to calm yourself down. We were at the Comedy Store the other night. Made the trek out to the store. A college friend of mine was in town, so we went out.
So did 50 Australians.
Yeah, there was a lot of Australian people there. There was like these two dudes that were drunk out of their minds, I guess, in the OR. They were so drunk that they got kicked out, and then they were being really obnoxious. I ran into Josh Potter, the comedian who's known for being the co-host of Your Mom's House, and now he has his own show. And we were outside with him talking to him, and there were these two guys. This was before we realized they were the Australian people from inside. We hadn't met them yet, but they were talking to Josh, and this one guy was like very drunk. Well, actually, both of them were insanely drunk.
Yes.
But one guy talked a lot, and he was like, oh man. He kept saying the same thing over and over again. He was like, oh man, you're Josh Potter. You're famous. You're a famous cunt. You're a famous. And he kept calling him cunt. And Josh was like, yeah, thanks. And he's like, I love you, man. You're so funny. Yeah, I mean, and then he would look at me and he was like, you know him. And I'm like, yeah, we're friends. He's like, oh man, you're friends with him. And I was like, yep. And then he was like, yeah, he's a famous guy. He kept saying that over and over again. But the funniest thing that he did by far is Josh has some sort of eye thing. Yeah. He has a problem with his eyesight. And the Australian guy, keep in mind, he's standing directly next to Josh. Yeah. And then he says this almost like Josh in there. He goes, he can't see out of his eyes. It's hilarious. And it's just I stare at him. I can't believe that he's doing this. Yeah. I'm kind of want to be like, hey man, shouldn't do that. Yeah. And I don't know if we should just yell into Josh's face that he has eye issues. Yeah. And he kept telling some story about Josh falling into a pool or something like that.
And then Josh was like, yeah, I told that on a podcast, dude.
But you're famous though. I fucking love you cunts. He kept asking all of us if we wanted drinks. And the first time I was like, no. You cunts, man. You fighting there, yeah. And so and his friend, the whole time he's doing this, his friend is standing next to him with a white t-shirt, like a basic white t-shirt, jeans, and then the most absurd pointy, fucking, they look like Armani shoes or something like that. Yeah. It made no sense. This comedian was there. Shout out to Lulu. She was like, look at his shoes. His shoes were insane. And then that guy, he just kept floating around. We'd be on the patio of the Comedy Store. If you're not familiar with the Comedy Store, you can hang out on the patio. There's a bar, and a lot of times comedians are out there. And he would walk around, and finally he caught me at a weak point. Yeah. He was like, "Hi, mate, you like a drink then?" And I had meant to say no because I already said no, but then he broke down. I broke down. I was like, "All right, fine."
My mind's telling me no,
but my body. I accepted a Miller Lite, which was a terrible mistake, but also pretty funny because he came over and he just was blabbering on. Mate, I love America. I've been to America like 10 to 15 times. Mate, I've been to 45 out of 50 states, mate. I love you. Cunts are so great here.
He kept calling us cunts.
Yeah, there was things he was saying that made absolutely no sense. Like he was like, in Australia, we don't have hamburgers, mate. We just don't have them.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't have hamburgers? No, mate, we don't have hamburgers. They're not good. And you know what's even worse than that? Chicken wings. They don't have chicken wings here, mate. They can't get it. I mean, even you wouldn't believe it. I'm like, I guess I believe it. I've never been to Australia. I have nothing to compare it to. Are you lying about chicken wings and hamburgers? Please, I don't care if you are. I don't care at all.
Yeah.
And he was like, mate, even like, what's it? Buffalo Wild? Buffalo Wild. And I'm like, Buffalo Wild Wings? And he goes, yeah, dude, even that place amazing compared to Australia. That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
How's it that bad?
Australia?
I mean, Buffalo Wild Wings is not terrible, but if that's good,
Yeah.
that's pretty fucking bad.
Oh, yeah.
No wonder he's happy to be with us cunts.
Yeah.
You were there for most of that, right? You heard him fucking...
Yeah, I left a lot because you can handle more than I can.
He was draining me like, you know, they say people drain you when you're doing energy. He was definitely doing that. But I thought you were enjoying it because you were laughing. I was laughing.
I enjoyed it because you were laughing hard.
Yeah,
And
I was
in
openly
his face.
mocking him. Yeah, I was mocking him and his friend because his friend was starting to make me mad.
And
He was
also,
making me mad, but his friend was making me really mad.
Yeah, his friend was super drunk.
Yeah.
And just pans in his pockets like,
Yeah.
But you were doing a funny thing where he kept saying, I love comedy, mate. You know?
Yeah.
How much he loves comedy.
I gave him nothing. I wanted to walk away. He'd be like, you know, and they like, because most people, they'll expect me to say something. And I'm like, yeah.
No, but he kept saying he loves comedy, so you kept saying that there's famous people on stage.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot. That is also the second funniest thing he said by far. Was you just had come out and you watched Leslie Jones do like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then Tim Dillon came on after. And so I had a feeling that he wouldn't like Leslie Jones, but I was like, he probably likes Tim Dillon. So I go, you know, Tim Dillon's up there. He's like, oh, mate, really? Oh, that would have been perfect.
He's hilarious.
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
He starts describing why he likes Tim Dillon. He's like, so funny, mate, so good. And he's gay. He's like, and that, I mean, that makes perfect sense. We're like, what? What are you talking? What make, you know, mate, the gay card.
Yeah.
He does it right, mate. It's perfectly. I mean, he's really thought about it. Thought about it. He's gay.
He also said that he's like, he goes really hard at the gay people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he did say that?
He did say that.
I missed that. God, that's funny. Like, Tim was thinking about, okay, then the Australian guy's mind is like, perfect, mate. I mean, we know it'd be really funny is if he was gay too. Gotta be gay a little bit.
Yeah. That's his best bit there, being gay.
Mate. Yeah, when he came out, he was like, I'm gay. I say, oh my God. He at one point, the booker of the Comedy Store came over and started talking to Josh and this other comedian. And I was sitting right next to them, and that idiot Australian was talking into my ear. And he chose this moment to start saying how he doesn't think women are funny.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, you know, mate, I mean, most female comics, I just don't like them. They're not good. Keep in mind that he's saying this in front of the booker, who's a woman, and another female comic.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, you know, kind of nodding my head, being like, wow, great. I'm
And
associated
unbeknownst
with
to
this.
us, everyone there already hates these two, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're fucking probably known as the people that are friends with the people that everyone hates.
Yeah.
They keep trying to kick him out.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, they're just not good, man. Most female comics, so bad. Like the booker's like hearing like slightly this fucking idiot. And then he goes, so bad, mate. And my wife, like, she doesn't like comedy at all. She thinks it's shite. And she does not like female comics. So his wife also doesn't like, I can only show you the best.
Yeah.
If I'm going to show her any woman at all, it's got to be the best woman. Because they're so bad. And he's like, you know, like, I watched Michelle Wolf.
Yeah.
Really funny. I like her a lot. And I forget who, there was one other female comic that he brought up. He's like, she's great. But all the other ones, my wife's like, no, I don't watch that shit.
I was waiting for you to bring up Nanette, dude. You never did.
I should have asked him about Nanette, but it would be so funny to hear what he thinks about Nanette. Nanette! Bloody love Nanette.
Bloody loved it.
She's doing the guy thing.
She's gay.
She's actually gay. I like Tim when he makes it up. He's
It's good,
lying
though, 'cause
about being gay, ain't
She goes hard at the gay people, though.
You know, it'd be great, mate. So I have a gun here. I just wave it around, mate. It just like gets worse and worse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like touch women now, like, and then I'll say we're friends. Would you think it'd be funny if I would have grabbed the booker's boobs?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I hope you die.
Do you remember the part about basketball?
What do you say about basketball?
Well, he was like, he wouldn't stop talking. And this is when I realized he wouldn't stop talking, right?
Yeah.
He just kept going from one thing to the other thing to the other thing.
Yeah, dude.
And also he mentioned, he's like, I love America. They gave me a lot of attention out here. It's like, no, you demand attention, dude.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize that he talks so much because he was like, he also said, oh man, I'll smoke the weed. Oh, the weed.
Oh, the weed thing.
He kept saying weed, and I was like, oh yeah, weed? He's like, yeah, weed. He's like, oh man, I got so paranoid, man, because I smoked the weed, and I just got so paranoid. And I was like, yeah, you get paranoid from weed.
Yeah.
He's like, I thought everyone didn't like me. I really don't. I was like, oh, all these people, they don't like what I'm saying. And he would like look at me deep in the eyes, and I'd be like, are you fucking with me because you know I don't like you? I want to be like, yeah, dude, of course no one likes you. It has nothing to do with the weed. It's because you suck. You're obnoxious on a level that is unbearable.
He was like, I went to the dispensary and I bought like 5 joints, right? Took 3 puffs. I threw them all away. He was so scared of the weed.
And then my wife was like, why are you smoking weed? What are you, a female comic? You suck. Not like the net.
No, but he saw my hat and he was like, oh, you like basketball then? You know?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I love basketball. He's like, I took my wife to a game in Miami, the Miami Heat versus the Houston Rockets. And then she didn't like basketball much, you know. She hates basketball. But then she saw James Harden and she was like, this James Harden's really good. And I said, yep.
Yeah, I would hear some of that. I was like, I think I tuned out a little bit at that point.
He did not stop. He was like, yeah, Miami Heat should trade for James Harden. And I said, yep. And then he goes, yeah, and this place is really nice. I like the basketball atmosphere. And he's like, yep. I said, yep. You're just telling me a conversation.
The worst story ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. We really should get James Harden there. He's the kind of guy where he's like about to die and he'd still be doing that. You could have a gun to his head and be like, yeah, mate, bloody. And then I saw baseball too. I watched a baseball game and I thought, man, that what's that guy's name? King Griffey Jr.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't play anymore, but should have signed him.
Yeah. He's like, Gerard Carmichael's gay.
He's doing the gay card.
He's doing the gay
He's
card.
playing a gay card. His friend said no words and just sort of like with like this kind of walk back, like sort of waddled back and forth, and he seemed so menacing. And
Yeah.
like you turn around and he'd just be like right next to you, breathing in your neck.
Yeah. The crazy thing is that his friend's the one that got kicked out of the joint, and he wasn't talking at all.
He should have been kicked out. And he kept the thing that really tripped me out about that guy was that he would have a blazer at different points in the night.
Yeah.
Where was he getting it from? Did he just like lay it on the ground at a point and then come back? Like I look over, he has a blazer. He looks like he has energy again.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, look over, no blazer. Looks like he's dead. Like is he doing coke somewhere or what? But he never said any words.
Yeah.
That's a good.
You haven't even started with the other Australian.
I know there was a lot of Australians that night. It was kind of like it was crazy. We were just all. It was like me, my college friend, his brother, and Gerardo, and this Australian woman. The second Australian of the night. She was like this cute. We found out later, Sri Lankan woman. She was like, "Excuse me," and I couldn't understand what she was saying. And I go, "What?" He's like, and I thought she was on the phone. I thought she was just talking on the phone. I was like, oh, she's on the phone. And then she's like, can I join your conversation? And we're like, yeah, come on in. You know, we didn't know where this was going.
Yeah.
And she was like, she pulled out this ridiculous green vape thing and started vaping. And she's like, oh, I want like way too friendly. Want some of my vape? And I was like, no, I'm good. And then she's like, you seem so angry. And I was like, what? She's like, you do. What do you like? What did I interrupt? Like a really intense conversation?
Yeah. She's like, do you want to finish a deep thought that you had?
And I was like, no, we're just like talking about college.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, really? I just thought. And then I was like, I told her, I was like, are you nagging me?
Yeah.
I literally said that to her because I thought she was, and she absolutely was nagging me. Yeah. And then I was joking. She kept talking and saying crazy shit. So I was like, "Are you a vape salesman? Like, what is going on?" It got wild. Like, she brought some guy that we all thought was her boyfriend, some white guy that he was from North Carolina. She's from Australia. This guy's some white guy from North Carolina. And he was like, yeah, I said I'm from Virginia. He's like, oh, dude, North Carolina. Like, that's supposed to be some sort of
connective tissue.
Not at all. I mean, it has nothing to do with they border each other, but I've never been to North Carolina. He's never been to Virginia.
That place is gross.
Why would I? It has nothing to do with anything. He's like, oh, dude, North Carolina. What? He comes in his pants. Fucking. And so I'm like thinking, okay, this is her boyfriend or whatever. But then she fully starts hitting on me.
Yeah.
Like, she goes, I forget what she said that led up to this, but she goes, "You're so my type. You're so my type."
Yeah.
I was like, "Really?" And she's like, "Yeah, but I bet I'm not your type." And I was like, "What? Like, I'm very pretty, you know?" Like, honestly, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. And she's like, "No, you wouldn't date someone like me, someone who's black." And at this point, I didn't know she was Sri Lankan. I was like, "I don't know. I would I would date. I don't know if I said, yeah, I would date a black woman, but I was just like, no, I would date you."
Yeah.
Because I'm desperate and I'll talk to a crazy person. I don't care.
Even if it's a scam.
And she's like, but your parents, she was like, what would your parents think if we were dating? We've just met.
Yeah.
And I was like, they wouldn't care. They'd be great. They think it was great. And she was like, no, they wouldn't. I'm not your type. Do you have tattoos or whatever? And I'm just like, oh, you're going to get mad. And then she started talking about her divorce. She started crying. And I was like, hey, cheer up, you know, like, you're young. She's like, I'm not young. I need you. She's acting crazy. And then she was like, this guy is just there. I'm the whole time like, what's going on with this guy? She like goes out of her way to make it sound like he's just a friend. And I'm like, man, am I going to get married? This giant red flag.
Yeah.
Gerardo's so mad.
I was very upset. I didn't stay for all that. I left because she was talking to me and she said that I'm hardcore Christian. She said,
really?
And then she goes, cause I told her I live in San Diego. I was like, I don't care if you know where I live. I was like, San Diego. She's like, so you come up here from San Diego then? I was like, yes, I do.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, you lied to her about San Diego, and that super confused my college friends. They were like, "You drove?
They're like, how do you guys do the podcast
in San Diego?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't know why Gerardo's doing this." You were trying to hide your identity from some like 50-pound woman.
That was obviously a scam, dude.
Don't stop me from my love. What was the scam?
Can I join your conversation?
I mean, how does she scam?
She's a walking spam bot, dude.
I don't know what end. I kept trying to figure out what is the scam.
Yeah.
She was like, I live in Redondo Beach. I sell millions of whatever job she had. And
she works for a banking something, dude.
Yeah. And she's like, my divorce, my husband's very rich. He's famous. I'm just like, there's a lot going on with you. I don't know. So
the first time I came back, you were in a heavy conversation. Like you guys were here at first, and then you guys were like here. You know?
Yeah, because she was like grabbing me and like we were vibing a little bit. You know, like I had lost control of myself at that point. At the beginning, I was strong. I was like, you know what, this woman's crazy. I'm not gonna, you know. But then she like when she made it, like when she came on that thick, I was like, getting my kidney stolen tonight, man. She had got my social security card. Yeah, it's all good. Let's go. But when I came back the first time, I literally saw a Maps app open on I didn't give her my address, but she was like, where is it? She was like, type in your address. And I was like, I'll give you this city. Because I don't know, you're pretty crazy. Even at that point, I was like, I don't know if I can do that. Every single time I saw her, I was like, scam, dude. Walking spam bot, dude. My college friend kept saying that she was gonna want me to have sex with her in front of the guy. Yeah. I don't know. And then she brought a Spanish dude. Oh, that guy. Oh my God. Yeah, that was even more ridiculous. This guy came up, he was like, I'm from Spain. It was like an improv scene. I kept saying I felt like I was in the rehearsal or something. He was like, oh, hello. And I'm like doing all this weird bits. I was like, I just completely iced that guy. I was like, I cannot do this. No, too many. There's too many like people like you're like, I should have closed the door on her, but I'm not opening it for you. Some random dude from Spain. I'm nice, but I'm just like, I can't do that. No. Yeah. That was so much, man. But good time, though. Yeah, shout out Luke Schwartz. I wish he was there, dude. Yeah, Luke missed out on it. I wonder what Luke would have thought of all of that.
Dude, so many Australians. I couldn't escape it. Like when I would leave you and the Australians, I would just go to the back and chill at the
You're
back
saying you
door.
talk with Felicia, folks.
Yeah, I was chilling with Felicia talking shit about Australians. And dude, every 5 minutes an Australian walked in, dude.
Well, the store is like that. It attracts like the weirdest like foreigners. Like imagine you go to a different country and you're like, I want to go to a comedy club.
Yeah.
That's kind of a weird move.
But everyone was Australian. I'm telling you. You know?
Yeah. Well, I think they like comedy, man. Shab's probably been to Australia. I'm sure he's done comedy there.
I think less of Australians since this day, dude.
You did meet the worst they have to offer.
Yeah.
You met like the shittiest version.
I'm from Brisbane.
Oh, then it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna fuck up my voice if I start doing that.
Doing the net, dude.
All right, pull up the internet, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to some topics.
All right, what do you want to look up?
Look up Lena Wilson. Lena Wilson. Yeah, and I'll talk while you do it.
All right, go for it.
So, background behind this is that this new movie came out with the Gen Z people called Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Have you seen it?
No.
I saw it. Entertaining. You know, not bad. I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan of it. It was fine. I thought the ending, I won't give it away, but I thought the ending was kind of stupid. But definitely like, you know, I don't regret going to see it. It's fine. It's like I don't know what number I give it, 6, 7 out of 10 or something like that. It's a fine movie. But Lena Wilson is a movie reviewer for the New York Times, I think. And she wrote a negative review of the movie where she said that the movie essentially was like a 95-minute ad for cleavage or something like that. So this woman, Amanda Steinberg, sent her a DM.
Yeah.
Had said like, let's look up try to find Lena Wilson and then Amanda Steinberg.
Okay, Amanda Steinberg wasn't homophobic for DMing Lena Wilson.
Yeah. I agree with that statement too. But there's a video where she like explains it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it on? Oh, this
not
one?
that one.
No,
this one.
This one.
Yes.
All right, let's see.
Hi, haven't been on here in a while, but I was just checking my Instagram
This is Lena Wilson.
Why did it stop?
because a really lovely, kind person informed me via those DMs that Jennifer's Body is playing in 35mm at the Roxy this weekend. If you're in New York, you should absolutely go to that. There are a disgusting amount of tickets left. But I looked at my DM requests and found this, which I'm just going to let speak for itself for a little bit.
So it says, your review is great. Maybe if you had gotten your eyes off my tits, you could have watched the movie. Hey, Amanda. Generally a big fan of your work, but this sure is something. Really wishing you well in your career and life. Have a nice night. And then she blocked the account.
Right. All right, let's watch the rest of it.
It's going.
Yeah.
For context, if you haven't seen, I reviewed Bodies, Bodies, Bodies for the New York Times and really didn't like it and said so. Ironically praised the acting, though. I don't want anything else to come of this. I am devastated to have received this message in the first place. I was a genuine, huge fan of hers. But I'm posting it because I don't want this person who has more social power than me to think that it's fucking okay to do something like this. And that's all.
What did she do?
She's saying that what she did is that DM.
Yeah.
That's what she's saying is devastating to her.
Oh.
That the woman sent her something saying that maybe if you hadn't been staring at my tits all the time, which sounds like a joke. I mean, there's so much, I hate saying this, but there's so much to unpack here.
Yeah.
First thing I notice.
Unpack it, sir.
Yeah. Oh, really, dude? The first thing I notice is that weird guy in the back street. What's going on over here? But the first thing I notice is the way she's talking. Everyone I've ever met that has that speech pattern is so annoying.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I thought the first time.
I mean, like, you can tell just from this pattern of speech that it's a psycho.
Yeah.
Like a crazy person who doesn't get, like, there's something wrong, right?
Yeah.
And it's just so annoying the way she's like, so a disgusting amount of tickets for Jennifer's Body and then you should go see it. What is that? Why does she say that?
Yeah.
That movie is fine, but like it's an old ass movie that came out a while ago. Why is she mad that people aren't going to see Jennifer's Body? I feel like she's virtue signaling kind of like with that. She's like, and I'm a person that really likes this movie, Jennifer's Body. So I'm like, that makes me cool or whatever. I don't know. And then she goes off into this thing where she's like, I got a DM, and she acts like it's totally normal to get a DM from a famous person. It's like, it's not even weird at all that you could get a DM from. If that woman sent me that saying, let's say I wrote a negative review.
Yeah.
And she sent me a DM. I'd be excited at first because I'd be like, damn, a fucking hot celebrity is messaging me. And then she was like, maybe if you hadn't been staring at my boobs the whole time, that I'd be like, is she hitting on me?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this message is not offensive at all.
Yeah. So also, she said that I'm not going to use somebody to let them use their fucking power over me. It's like she's the one that made it public, though. Lena.
Yes, exactly. And then she's like, I hope nothing comes of this. Hope nothing comes of this. You just made a video and put it on social media.
Yeah.
When has that ever made something die down?
Never.
That would be like me talking about that crazy person that we used to talk about and be like, and I hope nothing else comes of this. I hope this never comes up again. It's like, what are you talking about? How do you get a job at the New York Times and you're this daft?
Let me, I'm going to look up her TikTok. I want to see how this video did.
Yes, let's see the numbers on this shit. This kind of shit is like, as Steve Hernandez would hate to hear, I'm against cancel culture.
Yeah.
You know, and this woman is trying to cancel this actress because she sent a DM saying, maybe if you weren't looking at my tits. That's like the most absurd form of like, she thought that everybody's gonna be like, I can't believe this happened. That gets so homophobic. Is that woman even straight? I don't know, because in the movie, she's making out with chicks. So as for all I know, she's a bisexual, or she obviously could just be acting and be straight.
She deleted her TikTok.
Who deleted her TikTok?
The Lena girl.
Good. She shouldn't be on any social media. She shouldn't be allowed to write for the New York Times either. For all I know, though, I might agree with the review because I didn't really think it was that great.
Well, I think like it is weird because what she says is, if you look at the screen here, it says the only thing that really sets bodies apart is its place in the A24 hype machine, which is a real thing. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Where it doubles as a 95-minute advertisement for cleavage and Charlie XCX's latest single. And I think that's a good kind of statement on like film in general. It's like everything's an advertisement for things nowadays. It's not like a real good film.
Yeah. Maybe.
But then to go out there and say that that's homophobic, it's like you're the one that brought cleavage in the first place, you know?
Right, exactly. She's making a joke about something you wrote.
Yeah.
Totally normal, not aggressive, not mean.
Also,
just
you're
a
talking
fucking
shit
DM.
about something she worked on.
And she's like, the power. What are you talking about? What does that even mean?
Yeah.
What power does she have? Because she's famous? This woman writes for the New York Times and is rich. What's the difference? You got to play the other video too, because the other video is even worse.
Is it from Lena?
Yeah, she has some other video where she's like explaining like why she did what she did or something like that. It's awful.
Do you know where it is?
Maybe type in Lena Wilson and then like go to videos or like look on. I could probably send it to you too.
I got you. No, keep talking.
That whole thing. It's like a group of people that just don't get it. She's coddled. This is kind of cliche for me to say because it's already been said so much online. But her dad is the editor of the New York Times apparently, and in this other video, she goes like, she's like. And just the background on me, when I was 24 years old, I started writing for the New York Times. So like, I've been doing this for a while and like saying she's so great, but it's like your dad fucking edits the paper. Of course you're the editor of course you get to write at the New York Times. You didn't get it because you're the best.
Yeah.
Anyone watching you for like more than 5 minutes, there it is.
It is?
That
Okay.
one.
Keep finish your thought though.
Anybody who watches her for like 2 minutes, it doesn't even take that long. Watch her for like 30 seconds. You're just like, ugh. This woman does not get it. She maybe has a cognitive issue and you feel bad for making fun of her for that. But like, really, like, it's just an annoying person she should not be allowed to write for the New York Times because she doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Who's going to relate to what this person has to say? Only other people that are, if enough people think what she's saying is good, then we have a huge problem in America.
All right, here we go.
that make me particularly well suited for this line of work. The second part is all the things I've done to get where I am, which might be slightly more replicable for you guys. Part 1, those 4 things. Number 1, and perhaps the most crucial thing, is that I'm a very talented writer and I'm particularly skilled in the art of cultural criticism. This is not a flex. My therapist will be gobsmacked that I said something so self-affirming in such a public venue. However, I think that we all just have to accept at this point that it is true. I come from a family of writers. I'm a reader. Writing has come naturally to me for my entire life. I've received awards and praise and other forms of success for it always. And arts criticism is a very particular form of writing that I seem to just be naturally good at. It is an art form just like screenwriting and poetry writing. 2 kinds of writing that I cannot do to save my fucking life are art forms. And I have never received any kind of formal schooling in arts criticism, but here I am. Again, not a flex, just a fact. The first thing I ever wrote for the New York Times, I wrote at 24 years old. It was barely edited and it made the front page of the culture section. So that's what I'm working with. The second thing, which is also really important for arts criticism, is that I have a point of view. Arts criticism is not about saying whether something is good or it's bad. You should watch it or you shouldn't watch it. It is about having something to say. It's very possible you followed me or found this page because you think I have something interesting to say about genre films, particularly horror, and or the state of the representation of women and other marginalized people in film. And I sure do write about those things a lot, but even when I'm not writing about those things, I make sure that I have something interesting to say. For instance, last week, because it was Valentine's Day weekend, I was assigned to write about a rom-com and a teen romance, and I pulled from a wealth of knowledge for both of those things that goes beyond, my normal dog and pony show. Which leads me to number 3. I am very knowledgeable about the things that I write about. I watch and read a lot of things that make me...
Jesus Christ.
Dude.
I will never watch that again in my life.
Isn't that awful?
Yes.
I mean, imagine you're like the father of this person.
Oh, that's dark. That's dark. Yeah.
You'd be like, I fucked up. What the fuck did I do?
That's fucking dark.
That dad he's either not been a part of her life at all.
Yeah.
Or like as weird too and was like way too much of a part of it.
Well, the thing is too that they live in an echo chamber, right? Or well, she's deleted everything.
She's got to be living in an echo chamber.
Yeah.
How could somebody put this out and think this is going to play well?
Yeah.
This is awful.
My therapist thinks this is going to be really bad if I put this out because I shouldn't be thinking something so self-affirming.
So self-affirming in a public place. What are you, an alien?
Especially for a public... Yeah, right?
Why are you talking like this?
Yeah.
Who taught you to speak? Who else talk? Are there other people speaking like this somewhere?
Oh, really, dude?
This is horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. And it's not even a flex. You're using fucking like slang. Like this is a rich woman doing like Gen Z or like whatever the AAVE or whatever it's called slang. You don't know what flex. When did you do that? You came up with flex? Like your friends don't say this. And if they do, throw up. That's disgusting.
Also too, you'll never catch me making a video like this. And so, yeah, I'm really good at making films and this. Yeah.
You're right. Oh my God.
The hand on the cheek.
Oh my God. In a serious conversation, when people do that, I'm like, you just fucked up, dude. We're in this fucking work meeting and you're doing this. You're like trying to make a point like this.
Yeah.
Like, dude, come on. You get out of here.
I'm very talented at what I do. And even though my therapist will not like what I said in a self-affirming way that...
Her therapist is like, shit, I'm fucking up too. It's not even just the dad. Like everyone is messing up in this poor woman's life. I mean, can you imagine you have to work with her? No. This is the New York Times.
This is ridiculous.
When you go to the board meeting or whatever, and people are talking about what they should write for the day, what you can write about, what you can't write about, and then you have to listen to whatever this Nimrod's idea of what it's supposed to be. You talk normally, people are like, okay, that was a good point. And then she's like, so like I've been writing since I was 24 years old, and like my therapist is going to make a big deal out of this, but I just want to be really self-affirming in this light, and the patriarchy and women and marginalized people like really aren't really represented in this meeting right now. So I just want to say that like, if we all just get together and like, I have a really important, I have to go see Jennifer's body right now. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, can we watch Amanda Stenberg?
Yeah, I haven't watched what she wrote. So
her name is Amanda?
Amanda Stenberg, I think.
It's Amandla.
No, it's not. Is it?
I swear to God, dude.
All right, well, I feel bad now for saying no, it's not.
Yeah.
I could have sworn it was Amanda.
It's people like you that fuck up marginalized groups.
I'm the problem.
You're the real problem.
I refuse to accept her name.
Here we go. This is 4 fucking minutes, but I'm willing to stick through it if you are.
Let's watch some of it at least.
Hello. Good morning.
Hi.
I just thought I would get on here really quickly because I'm receiving a lot of commentary on the internet for being a very naughty girl, and sending a DM that I thought was hilarious. But basically, there's this film critic. Her name is Lena Wilson, and she writes the New York Times.
And she takes herself way too
And
seriously.
she wrote a criticism of a movie that I just had come out called Bodies. And she described in her review the movie as a 95-minute advertisement for cleavage.
Pause it for a second.
Yes.
All right, so there's a huge difference already between the two videos,
Yeah.
right? Like, I'm watching this and I don't know how I'm going to feel about it now, but just the beginning, so much more normal.
Down to earth, dude.
Like, just, I'm on him and I'm laughing. She thinks it's funny and she's just like, the versus like, and nothing, and I'm like Gen Z flex and whatever the
Yeah.
fuck are you fucking talking about? It's like a hammer to my head.
Yeah.
That shit. I cannot deal
No
with
cap,
it.
I'm really good at reviewing movies, and I
Yeah.
secure the bag.
He probably has like 0 black friends. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, that's a you thing, dude.
What?
I didn't say that.
I mean, you don't think you think she has more than
No,
one?
I definitely think she has 0, yes.
Yeah. But and yet flex. All right, we'll continue.
Secure the bag.
Which I thought was hilarious, and I'm proud that a piece of work that I was part of was described as such in such a renowned publication. That is a really unique experience that I get to have. Anyways, I DM'd Lena, and I said, I said, great review. Maybe if you had got your eyes off my tits, you could have watched the movie.
She's right shit.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Listen.
Smoked on that
I thought it was hilarious. I thought, because Lena is gay, I am also gay. I thought that as gay people,
And she's
we
gay.
would
Oh, yeah.
So now it doesn't even
yeah.
fucking matter at all.
Yeah. Can you be homophobic and gay?
I don't know. I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
That's a whole nother episode, baby.
No, we're not the ones to decide that. All I know is that no one wants to know what we really think when it comes to that.
Yeah.
find this comment funny. I was also curious to know what Lena would say to such a statement, but Lena decided to publish it and also says that I am homophobic for saying that.
But you're gay.
The intention of why I said that,
disagree.
and this is my experience as an actress.
She's making out with other women
It's
in movies.
quite
How's she
surprising.
homophobic?
I mean, it shouldn't be surprising, I guess, at this point, but the amount of commentary that I receive on my boobs is so extreme. And this has happened since I was a teenager. I could literally be wearing a t-shirt, and just because of the size of my boobs, there will be some sort of sexualization or commentary on my chest.
Same.
In this movie, I'm wearing a tank top.
Gerardo deals with that too.
And I know that when I'm wearing a tank top, the result is there's going to be some cleavage because I have boobs. So I knew that this comment was probably mostly directed towards me, and
I didn't notice that at
I think
all in the
that-
movie.
Oh, you watched the movie?
Yeah, I saw it. And the chick that has big boobs is Rachel Sennett. Her boobs are constantly out. But this girl, I didn't even know that she had her shirt off.
Wait, they have her shirts off in this movie?
I don't know. I didn't notice.
Oh, okay.
She had like a bathing suit.
Yeah.
But the Rachel Sennett chick was like running around, like
Yeah.
flapping everywhere. I was like, yeah, I noticed that. But I didn't know Amandla had her boobs out.
Dude, I watched House of Dragons, and they fucking chopped a dude's dick off in the first episode, dude.
Oh, right. Yeah, I was like doing laundry while watching. So
Yeah.
I saw the guy was like, rapist. And then I saw him like do something of his ass. I didn't know he ripped off his dick.
Yeah, he ripped off his balls and dick, dude.
Damn, that would have been a job that sucks.
Yeah.
You have to rip people's dicks off.
Oh, man.
You stole, rip his dick off. Like, no, stealing isn't the rip dick off. Whatever. Fucking you.
He's
You're
really,
bald.
he's
They
really
ripped
gay,
up-
and he's got the gay card.
The Australian guy.
Yeah.
I'd rip his dick off.
You're good.
that Lena was trying to make a commentary about A24 sexualizing me, sexualizing my body, exploiting young women in order to sensationalize them, to make their media more popular, which I understand the angle. I can tell you that I wore this tank top in this movie because me and the costume designer thought that it fit the character well.
Tank tops say more than words.
And so, I do get tired of people talking about my chest. It seems to be in Hollywood, it's not normalized to have boobs that are above an A or a B cup. Like, I've actually noticed this in my time as an actress. And so there seems to be a lot of unwarranted conversation around my chest that just kind of baffles me. Yeah. Anyways, Lena, I thought your review was hilarious. I thought my DM was funny. I did not mean to harass you. I do not wish you any harm. You are allowed to have your criticisms on my work, and I'm allowed to have my criticisms of your work, and that is A-okay with me. And I wish you the best.
Dude, imagine Lena saying A-okay ever, dude.
Yeah, A-okay is such a normal thing
Yeah.
to say. Yeah, she wouldn't say A-okay. She'd say like some sort of weird
She'd be like, affirmative.
period T.
All right, let's see the ending.
Robot. Weird. dumb
Anyways,
robot.
thank you guys. Thanks to anyone who has gone to see our 95-minute advertisement for cleavage.
Oh, well, you're welcome. I did see it. So you're welcome, Amanda. It really is Amanda? You're sure?
Oh yeah, Amanda. Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder what kind of name that. I would just assume Amanda.
I will change my bio to local D word who cannot stop talking about boobies, if you will.
Oh, she said that to her?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even really know what you're allowed to say and what not to say in that culture, but I assume if she's gay, I honestly don't really understand what is dyke different than being gay.
Oh, I just didn't say it because of YouTube.
Oh, well, can you edit it out again?
yeah.
Is that word even? That's like a woman with a thing that they wear. Is that what that means?
I've never seen somebody's channel so limited on monetization than yours, dude.
That's weird because I feel like I'm always censoring myself.
Yeah.
I'm being like shadow banned or whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I've
my
never
brain.
seen that. I only have 2 episodes that are limited monetization.
People are afraid to hear the truth about flappers.
It is on the Flappers episode too.
People are afraid to hear the truth about Shab.
Yeah.
What was the third thing we went after?
Oh, the lady.
What lady? Oh, I can't even talk about
Yeah.
that anymore. That person's coming after me. And then, of course.
To what extent?
Well, I don't know.
It's just in your mind.
They've DM'd me a few times.
Oh.
I don't want to talk about them. Plus, we have to deal with like Luke Schwartz and Keith Johnson are coming
Yeah,
for
Luke
us.
Schwartz is really trying to
Big
kill us.
Humble is coming for us.
Yeah.
Matt Lockwood, Morgan.
What about the other fool that originally started the war?
Oh, Rob Puglisi.
Yeah, but he's not coming out.
He
here.
died. He had a pizza overdose. He died of pizza. He ate too much pizza and he died. Rachel Friedland is trying to get all of her non-monogamous men to come to our to Alhambra and fight you.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Good thing I'm moving, dude. Jeez.
Yeah, you got to move.
Yeah.
Caitlin Jeffers, she owes a lot of money and she said that you're her boyfriend.
What the
Get her
fuck?
pay and all that stuff. So that's very fucked up. Oh my God. That woman is the worst person I've ever seen in my life, though. She's enemy number 1.
Dude.
Truly bad. Truly bad.
Her name is Hot Take Lena.
I wonder if she's ever gotten in trouble before. Is it Hot Take Lena? Is that for real?
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any other videos of her.
I'm going to go to her Instagram, see if there's anything good.
It's interesting that if your dad is the editor of the New York Times, you can be the worst person ever to be on the internet and still get a job.
Am I spelling Lena right?
Lena.
Yeah.
I think the moral of the story is don't name your kids Lena.
Yeah. She's deleted everything.
It's funny that it's Lena, and then there's also Lena Dunham, who was another person. I don't really have an opinion on Lena Dunham, but one time somebody said, Norm Macdonald had said, tweet who you want me to interview, and I wrote Lena Dunham just as a bit, and they got like 100 likes. Lena Wilson is getting bodied. That's a pretty. We all wish we thought of that. It's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it has only that many retweets.
Yeah.
That's fucking good, Danielle Lecombe.
Retweet.
Camp.
Like.
Yeah, good job for you, Danielle.
Oh, wow. You managed to make something buzz.
Huh?
You managed to make something buzz in the headset.
Oh,
it's fine.
I
I
kicked
can
the
fix
wire.
it later.
What's the Spider-Man one?
Lena Wilson, Waith, and Dunham figuring out who's more annoying. Oh, Lena Waith, Lena Wilson, Lena Dunham.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Lena Waith is the one that writes the show or whatever.
What was the other story you were telling me about earlier that you wanted
Oh,
to
yeah, Alex Stein.
Okay, what did he do?
Well, Alex Stein is like a conservative troll, and I didn't know about him until he said that Nick Nemiroff like died because of the vaccine or something. But the thing that he got really famous for recently was the Big Booty Latina thing.
Oh, Big Booty Latina.
If we were to play that, would we be in trouble on YouTube?
I'm not quite sure. We'll find out.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
Safe search is off. My computer's telling me.
AOC, my favorite big booty Latina. I love you, AOC. You're my favorite. She wants to kill babies, but she's still beautiful. You look very beautiful in that dress. You look very sexy. Look at that booty on AOC. That's my favorite big booty Latina.
I want you to do a little selfie.
I love it. My favorite AOC. Nice to meet you, AOC. Look how sexy she looks in that dress. Woo, I love it, AOC. Hot, hot, hot like a tamale.
Okay, that's where he goes too far, dude.
The tamale
he
line?
goes too far, dude.
So it's the tamale line that's too far?
The way he said it, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, hot, hot, hot like a tamale.
Yeah, it's like extra racism on the side, or like at the end, kind of like when you're ordering something and you're like, can I get a little bit extra garlic sauce?
And also that super racist song where it's like, hot, hot, hot. You know what I mean? He says, hot, hot, hot like a tamale.
Oh, like the feeling hot, hot, hot. What song is that?
I have no clue, but it just sounds racist coming out of his mouth. You know what I mean?
It really does. It seems like it's over the top. It's like every time I watch it, at my brain, it kind of goes like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to take in. Because I watch it, I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Why is he doing this? Is it like an anti-abortion thing? Is there any write-up on this online?
It's on an anti-abortion thing for sure.
So if somebody is pro-choice, whatever ethnicity they are, he goes up to them and he's like, I'm kicking wires.
Yeah, you fucked it up, but it's fine.
You can fix it?
Lift the mic, and then it's fine now.
Okay.
There you go. It's not fine, but it's fine. Lift it and put it over your right leg. There you go. You're good. There you go. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Why? I need an explanation of this. It's a little bit genius. I mean, I would never do this myself, but it's like it's stuck in my head now because it's so outrageous that I can't even it's like you watched it, everyone has watched it.
Yeah.
I don't think this guy has any real politics. I think he just wants views.
But it's the same, dude. It's the same thing as like that dude that called out Tony Hinchcliffe. What happened?
Pang Dang?
Pang Dang?
Yeah.
He's that guy now. It's like, yeah, he got publicity all over the news, everything.
Right.
But you're no longer a comedian. Now you're a fucking subject that happened at one time in life, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of like instead of this guy, he says he's a comedian, but in reality, the story is him, not his talent. Like he's not like doing something really funny per se.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh my God, he's the guy that said Big Booty Latina to AOC. Like, oh, look at that. Or he like raps at city councils and all this stuff. But there's no real like, you wouldn't watch this guy do stand up. It's just it's not even Logan Paul's like way more talented than this guy. Logan Paul has a show where he talks about things.
Yeah.
This guy is just like, oh my God, he has like a video. He's like, he just called, who's like a famous civil rights leader. Like he just went up to Jesse Jackson and asked him if he wants to eat chicken or something like that. Like that would get a lot of views. There's no talent involved in that. He's just a moron racist.
Also, too, yeah, I went off about the tamale thing and then you went off about something else. I also want to say, don't go up and say that somebody's a big booty Latina, dude.
Yeah, that seems like pretty obvious.
Without the camera, without the status of AOC being a part of Congress.
Yeah.
Don't ever say somebody is a big booty Latina.
And this is not coming from people that are like, I don't know, very left or something like that. Gerardo's to the right.
What?
Of I mean, I'm like, I don't want to be a podcast where it's just like, this is bad that this guy did this, but I just do not understand this at all. I don't understand why this is popular. I mean, I understand why I just talked about how it gets so many views, but I feel like this guy is talentless. I do stand up. I think it's pretty good. I get booked on shows and stuff. Like that is my talent that I'm trying to get people to watch. And then I also make fun of 10 minutes of Brennan Shaw for 10 minutes a week, which may be a little bit Alex Stein-y.
Oh, really, dude?
Oh, really, dude? Maybe I'm hypocritical, but I don't know. This seems just so much worse.
No, because what you do is not shock. It's something that's searched on YouTube. Nobody's searching AOC is my favorite big booty Latina on
Where
YouTube.
Where does it come from? There has to be some kind of explanation of this somewhere. I want an explanation. What does big booty Latina have to do with anything?
Yeah. I mean, he says that you're killing babies, and that's the only context outside of big booty Latina that he gives.
Yeah. Is he like, and also I just have trouble believing that he's like that pro-life.
Yeah. Also,
he doesn't seem like somebody who cares really.
AOC is not an abortion doctor, dude.
Yeah, she's pro-choice like anyone else is pro-choice. That's pro-choice.
Yeah.
I don't think she's more or less really
than
anybody else. Is she out there killing babies? I don't think so.
No. I wouldn't hold the pastor though. She's pretty crazy. You know what I mean?
That video, I just like so wild and then
what else does he do? Does he have other content?
Look up Alex Stein, see what the craziest videos are. He kind of has a similar speech pattern to Lena whatchamacallit. You know, that sort of fast, makes no sense, a little crazy in the eyes, kind of talking.
Yeah.
He's like the other side of the coin of that.
All right. Well, the title of this one's AOC and the lamestream media. Something. So
The lamestream media, that's also super hack.
Yeah.
Imagine saying that and being serious. Yeah. Oh, the lamestream media. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Here we go. Why is it not playing automatically?
They try to shut us down! They try to shut us down! They come here on the Capitol! Project 99 on the ground all the time! This is the future of the world! New World Order, we're coming for you! And we're gonna kick you right in your tamale hole, alright?
Okay, listen, dude.
Yeah,
keep the tamales out of this, dude.
Yeah, that sounds racist too. Why tamale hole?
Bro.
Right? So we've left Gerardo speechless, Alex.
This corn-fed fucking white piece of shit needs to shut his fucking mouth,
Let
dude.
it out, man.
I'm a hot tamale, dude.
You're a hot tamale.
No, dude, the way he says tamale is like the T word to me, dude.
He's also always yelling like that. He's like, it's obnoxious. There's one where he arrests this Vice reporter over. It's like, you're that. Look up that one. That was kind of crazy too.
How can I look that up?
Type in Alex Stein Vice reporter.
Oh yeah, let me see. Alex Stein
Vice reporter.
Vice. Is it exposing abortion protesters?
No.
Oh, this guy is just out here, dude.
It's none of these.
Keeping Austin weird with Alex Stein.
No. Ugh. I guess maybe just. Did you type in Alex Stein Vice reporter?
Vice
reporter.
Porter.
Yeah, that's the CPAC one.
Which one?
When you were typing it in, it was coming up.
CPAC?
Yeah. See how it says CPAC?
What is CPAC?
Conservative Political Action. There it is. It's the one that says Alex Stein trolls Vice reporter.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
13 minutes. Yeah, baby.
What? I don't want the whole thing. I just want the video. It's a reaction video. Maybe Google search instead of YouTube.
I'm just read this one.
Oh my God. All right, let's just tell a joke, Brendan.
Gerardo can't find YouTube videos.com. Yeah, that's probably that.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from
Oh my God. Reaction videos are awful. Is this what happens to people when they look up shop shit? I give up. Let's just watch that.
Why is it playing still?
Oh, this is the problem with fucking reaction videos. I wonder why I could see it. Maybe it's on Twitter.
Wait.
Where did I see it? Hold on. I'm looking it up. Fucking hard to find shit.
Oh my God. All right, so Trolls Vice reporter. Okay, here we go. Got you. I
I found it too.
So this is the Vice reporter. You can tell the only one in a mask here. So how are you doing?
Just doing my job.
She's here trolling everybody here. So she's the only one
I swear to God, dude, if he says tamale once, oh my God.
here in a mask, and she's just saying negative stuff. I can't believe they let you in here. Do you feel like you're lying or sheep in the lion's den?
I have credentials to be here.
Yeah, so do I. But I'm saying, see, this is Vice, guys. This person, she's trying to troll this event. She thinks all of you guys are losers. So that's what she posts on the internet. She posts the most out of context stuff. See, Vice is the worst media company there is. They're all liars. So what do you think about your crappy media company?
Just do my job, and if you have a
I know.
for me being here, you can take out a receipt pack.
I know, but don't you think Vice is a bunch of liars?
No, I'm very proud.
Oh, you're proud of, you know, you guys mainly talk about drugs. Are you a drug addict too? Like all the Vice content you make? Guys, this is a Vice. Guys, this person, she's a loser right here. She's the only one in a mask. You see this? This is what a loser looks like. She's got her coronavirus. How many vaccines do you have? Are you on your 5th vaccine?
Don't answer the question, lady.
I know. I would just be like, talk shit back to him. But this is the thing. It's like he's almost like a De Niro type character. She's the fat guy, like in her face, like yelling, all crazy. Like
De Niro never talked shit about tamales, though, dude.
I would never do this to somebody I disagree with politically. I would never be like, hey, look at him, look at fucking what if, unless they like gave me a reason to, like in my face. I don't ever raid Vice. Maybe Vice writes stupid shit about conservatives. I probably do. But like nothing warrants this.
Yeah.
Just bothering somebody like that and being like, hey, everyone, look at her. Like,
she's a loser.
He's like a weird bully. He's like happy, normally conservatives aren't they supposed to be known for being sort of like, well, I disagree with you, but like kind of leave you alone kind of shit. But now it's morphed into like psychopaths for views.
Well, yeah, they're like fighting fire with fire.
Yeah. I guess so, yeah, kind of, which I think is bad. I fight fire with flapper strips.
Oh, it's not? So why do you want to mandate them if it's none of my business? Are you pro-vaccine mandates? Oh, it's none of my business, but she's pro-vaccine mandates. Guys, you see this? This is what a Vice journalist looks like. She comes here. This is what a Vice journalist looks like in her little mask at the conservative event. Now she's scared. She's getting attention.
I'm getting married in 2 weeks. That's why.
Oh, that's great. You're getting married. I wonder how many vaccines he has. Is your husband, is he vaccinated? Is he vaccinated too? Why don't you put this on your Vice? Why don't you put this on your Vice? See, Vice they won't cover Primetime 99 Alex Stein. See, Vice is a liar.
Shit, dude.
Primetime 99.
Primetime 99 Alex Stein.
Gave himself a nickname. That's always a bad sign when you give yourself a nickname. Never good.
Dude, I never wanted to knock somebody out more in my life, dude.
Never good for mental health.
Look
Give
at
it up
his
for
fucking face.
Cooney or died 87. Raccoon Tweeties, man. Welcome to Jamrock. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Liar, and then when you call her out, she walks away. She's scared. She's the only one in a mask here. She probably has the coronavirus from the viral shedding. You guys see, this is a Vice journalist. It's a lying media company. So, do you feel uncomfortable?
That's so wild. Did you see how many fucking Make America Great Again hats there were right there?
Oh, man. This guy does not seem cool. It doesn't seem like a fun hang.
No, definitely not.
I don't feel uncomfortable. I'm just here to do my job.
Well, I don't want to get viral shedding, but how many vaccines do you have? Do you think Joe Biden's a good president? Does inflation affect you? Do you think the country's doing well?
Look at Donald Trump behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this, a Vice alert!
Oh my God, he's a fucking hack,
Let's
dude.
get a photo. Yeah, I'm Primetime 99. The Vice is a lying media company. They lie.
Credential here.
Yeah, so much. I'm a credentialed reporter. Oh, you see? Yeah, I'm a credentialed reporter too. Oh, I'm Vice. I'm a liar.
Very childish.
These guys are cowards and liars.
Dude, say something else, dude.
I feel like I could do that at Flappers, though. I wouldn't put it past me, but it just seems like, why are you doing that? This whole society is strange now. It only has 524 views though. But it can't be from this channel because I've seen it probably has millions of views somewhere else. It's probably someone else's channel.
Yeah, it is.
That's fucking crazy to me. This guy.
Prime time number 99, Alex Stein, dude. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Yeah, he's like the crazy new guy that we're gonna see a lot of. Like there's like the role needed for a troll, you know, like in the news. And
Don't stop rhyming, dude.
What? You're mad at everything now.
Brendan Cooney, 23. Here we go, DDD, dude. You know
that does rhyme. I might have to use that if I can get up on the scene. How much time we done?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
No way.
No, an hour. We've done an hour. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Well, I let you take a look into what the crumbling of America looks like. So I think we're ready to do checking in with Scott. Checking in with Scott. All righty. Scott Lurs, what are you doing?
I got it right here.
Oh, you got it up?
Yeah. Oh, wait. You got to go like this. Boom. Right there. And then let's see the first one.
Not this one because it's a picture, even though it's pretty funny. Whoa, here we go. What exactly is a raccoon, Tweety? One retweet, and guess who that was? That was me.
2. Let's just say 2.
Yes, 2. Let's look at the likes, though. Let's call these people out.
All right.
Let's call these fucking losers out.
David
Deary.
Oh, I don't even follow him.
I know David. Tony Casillas, I don't know who you are, but thank you for liking us.
Follow that.
Heather Maruli, of course. Ian Russo.
Let's just skip that one right there. Let's just skip.
Ryan O'Toole.
I'll follow him.
Great guy, Ryan. Adam Cousins, and of course, Johan Miranda. Congratulations to Johan.
Yes.
Writing a very funny episode of This Fool.
Oh,
Check out This Fool if you are a fan of comedy. It's on Hulu. Our friend Chris Estrada's show got renewed for a second season.
It got renewed?
Yeah, it already got renewed. Oh, wow. Yeah. So it's going to be the second season. Who knows when it's coming out, but the first season is all streamable on Hulu. Yes. Very good show. Very good show. All right. Well, that's been our episode. Hope you enjoyed it. We will be back next week. Stay safe.
What would Alex Stein say about his worst comedian in LA?
Oh, yeah. We should have asked him, like, hey, my worst comedian. I can't go.
He's a loser.
How many times have you been vaccinated? How many times have you been vaccinated?
He's a ball tamale.
He's a ball tamale. That's like what's appealing to. I'm never going to get big because I'm like, I talk slow. I barely say anything. I need to be like in your face and crazy.
Do not be like Alex Stein, dude.
I'm already there, dude.
Oh.
Can't wait. All right. Later.